Hey, quick review here of basically how to do this assignment. I've had a couple questions on it, so I want to make sure everybody knows. I'll do number 1 with you, and then you can do the other 4 by yourself. So, if you haven't watched the notes yet, go watch the notes. This is not a substitute for that. Just an introduction of how to answer these questions. So, first one says, how many energy shells are present? To count energy shells, I look for how many circles there are. I see that there are 1, make that a bright color, 1, 2, and 3 circles. So remember, an energy shell has to do with like the number of rings we see around the nucleus, and the nucleus is this middle circle. So there are 1, 2, 3 rings going around. How many energy shells are present? There are 3. How many electrons are on the first shell? Well, let's look at the first shell, and we know from our notes the first shell can only hold up to 2, so the answer is either going to be 0, 1, or 2. So let's look. On shell number 1, there is 1, 2 dots, which means there are 2 electrons. How many electrons are on the second shell? So let's look at the second shell, or the second ring. Sorry, let me space this out a little bit so it stays on the page. On the second ring, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, in the second ring, there are 8. I want that to be bold. 8 total dots. I just counted how many dots were on the ring. Alright, how many electrons are on the third shell? Let's look. Third shell, number 3, there's only 1 dot. So this would get a 1. Now, last question, what element is this? And a hint, total electrons is equal to atomic number. So how many total electrons do I have? So total electrons is equal to 2 plus 8 plus 1, right? Because I have 2 from here, I have 8 from here, I have 1 from here. So 2 plus 8 plus 1 equals 11. Alright, 11 total electrons. And if there are 11 total electrons, that means the atomic number is going to be 11. So let's look at a periodic table, find atomic number 11. There it is. You can see the atomic number right at the top. And that means it is sodium, Na. So that's how you solve these problems. Let me know if you have other questions.